Yvonne again, and I'm over here at the Spanish Springs Square here in the Villages. This was the original square that they built, and they've built some others since then. But anyway, I wanted to kind of talk to some really thinking about moving to the Villages. I've come up with some top things that you might want to know before you make your decision. And one of the things that I think is really important is that everybody says, well, I don't play golf, or I don't like to dance, or I don't like music. Golf and nightly entertainment are just two of the things that go on here. There are so many other things that are available here. Like, there are so many groups. If you're a person that likes to get involved in different charity organizations, if you like to just get together, like, for example, there's couples dining out group, there's working women's groups, you name the sporting event and it's here. There's softball, there's pickleball. If you're not into sports and you want exercise, there's water aerobics, volleyball, water volleyball, beach volleyball. Like, it is endless amount of things. I can't say that whatever you're into and like to do, you're going to be able to find a group here to do it. The other thing is that a lot of people have a lot of confusion about. One of those things that's not unique to the Villages, but it's kind of handled very differently than other developments. So when the Villages started developing this Spanish Springs area, they decided that they needed community development bonds. To put the infrastructure in is very expensive, and so they started assessing a community development bond on every property. And it depended on the size of the property and the location. So it was relatively low when they first started. I think some of the first ones were like 10 or 12,000. Then they went up to like 20,000. Now, if you look at the new section down at District L14, the community development bonds somewhere around between $70,000 and $75,000. So that is significant money, because what they do and how it works is they take that amount of money and they add 5.5% interest, and every year in your property taxes, you have to pay that percentage. It can be very significant to your property taxes. That's something that people really should think about before they buy, especially new construction. Now, the existing homes, some of them, like everything north of 466, pretty much the bonds are paid off. They've already been paid off because they've been here 20 plus years. South of 466, the last house I sold down there had a $12,000 bond remaining. The one like before that was like $7,000 remaining. And the further south you get, the more the bonds are. So if you're buying resale, that's one thing you absolutely want to know is how much bond and how is that being paid, what interest rate, all those things. And that's readily available. And your realtor should be able to get that information really quickly. Third thing that I think I hear more people asking about is alligators. This is Florida. Absolutely, there are alligators in every body of water in the Villages. The Villages is very good about removing the alligators as they get to a certain size. Usually it's somewhere between 8 and 10 foot. They try to gather them up out of here, because that is when alligators become more aggressive with people, because, you know, it's just like any other animal, wild animal. If they think that you are smaller enough for them to make you into dinner, then they are going to be more aggressive. The smaller gators know they can't do anything, so they don't get up in your yard. They're more afraid of people. The one thing that people don't understand coming from other areas of the country that don't have to deal with alligators is alligators absolutely love dogs. So if you have a dog, you do not want to walk that dog or let that dog get into any of the ponds or waterways around here on the Villages, because alligators can smell dogs for miles, and they absolutely see them as a food source. So that's a big thing. A lot of dog lovers here, including myself, but a lot of people just don't realize how volatile their dogs are around water here in the villages. So those are just a couple things that I think everybody should know. Alligators are part of the scenery here. They become a novelty. A lot of people will name the alligators that live around these ponds and stuff. They'll come out at certain times of the day so they can watch them. So it's kind of an interesting hobby that some people have made out of these alligators. It's a great place to be, and the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. So if you're thinking about moving to the villages and you have any other questions, just shoot me a text or give me a call. I'll be glad to fill you in on anything that I can help you with to help you make your decision on whether you're going to come on here and move here or you're going to choose another location. Thanks a lot. See you later.